We'll have details coming up next on the News Journal. Good evening, I'm Lori Omnis. You'll want to be careful if you still have some driving to do tonight. These stories and more next on the News Journal. Good evening, I'm Lori Omnis. More than 150 Americans who spent some 4 months in captivity or in hiding in Iraq and Kuwait are home.
Those stories and much more next on the early edition of the News Journal. Good evening, everyone. I'm Brenda Berge. Thank you for joining us.
Live from your TV 35 news team, it's the News Journal.
Good evening. A Lima man accused of shooting another man to death is behind bars tonight. Lasting displays of strength, and they keep your attention with their positive message. Good evening, everyone. It was a powerful message delivered by powerful men tonight in Elida, and TV 35's Chad Duff was there.
Class athletes that puts on exhibitions of strength, power, and speed.
Lima taxpayers may get a mortgage. Good evening, everyone.
Lima City school officials took steps this afternoon to protect the district financially.
Now, from your West Central Ohio news leader, WLIO NBC Lima. This is News Journal at 11.
An Amber Alert means a child is missing, but Bill Herrick. Last week's Amber Alert in Hancock County illustrating the good points and...
You're watching West Central Ohio's news leader, NBC Lima's News Journal at 11 with Gil Herrick, meteorologist Darren Meyer, and Vince Koza. NBC Lima's News Journal at 11 will continue. Now, from your West Central Ohio leader. This is your news now at 6.
Starting Monday, Ohio Ford employees will have a few weeks to decide.
Your news now, first at 5.
People want to know what's happening right now.
For trucks and tractors of all kinds at the Allen County Fair tonight. The stands were packed with...
Who's in, who's out if the season ended right now? We'll tell you next. Plus, a local woman gearing up for one of the biggest races on the drag racing circuit. We'll have her story next. The local couple, Kathy and Kevin Fisher.
Wes Houck in our forecast.
From the area's news leader in high definition, this is your news now, first edition.
Ohio issues stay-at-home order.
From the area's news leader in high definition, this is your news now, first at 5.
Nearly 400 students unpacked their belongings, and some of them unloaded their freshman jitters as they got ready for a new school year at UNOH. Good afternoon. Welcome to your news now at 5.
From the area's news leader in high definition, this is your news now at 6.
Coming up right now, an All-Glaze County man facing a murder trial requests a judge hear the case rather than a jury.
We'll get the latest on a motion by the defense for Brent Williams, and good evening.
Good evening, everyone. Nearly 2 years after the death of 35-year-old Aaron Mulcahy, the trial...
From the area's news leader in high definition, this is your news now at 10.
Utility crews were hard at work following a storm this afternoon, and others took cover during a tornado warning. Good evening. We'll have that story in a moment, but first, an update.
from the area's news leader in high definition. This is your News Now at 11.
The town of Delphus honors their former mayor with a special benefit. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Cynthia Hill.
A former top general in the Trump administration. A woman is sentenced to community control instead of jail.
A man accused in the stabbing death of his mother facing a preliminary. The state wanted his bond increased. Good evening. A Lima man sees his bond.
The man accused of stabbing his
Our top story tonight, police in the...
Your News Now Sports.
Good evening, coming to you. Good evening and welcome to News Now Sports. I'm Tony Quach. Waynesville Goshen.